Hello, hello everyone. Welcome again to another episode of Student Life Story. Myself, Etienne Manuel Islam, an orchestral advisor, and today I'm joining with one of the very impressive students from Bangladesh, as an international student who came over here and completed her study and also now working under the Tier 2 visa. So, would you please introduce yourself for today's live?
Hi, my name is Nazia Nawmee. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm staying in England. It's been about almost 7 years now. I did my bachelor from University of Hertfordshire and now I'm working in a company based in England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, could you just tell us like what type of job you're doing at this moment?
Pardon? I can't hear you properly.
Okay. Could you tell us about what type of job you're doing right now?
Okay, yeah, it's actually casino based,
Yeah.
but it's not the way normally the casino describes. It's like all over UK or Australia or different countries,
Yeah.
wherever the game is on, the cricket is on, or anything, any type of thing that you can really think of. So it's actually based on that.
Yeah.
And I work as an admin officer there.
All right.
Yeah.
Where you're based in? In London?
My office is in Canary Wharf now. Yeah.
That's really a cool place. It's one of the. I think this is the corporate place for England and London. I think it's
True.
not for all the headquarters of like
Yes.
European offices or maybe the headquarters of all UK offices.
That's true. Actually, whenever I was passing the place, I was always just looking at the JP Morgan building and I was like, I want to work here. But I didn't get chance to work in JP Morgan, but my workplace is just the next building. So yeah, I'm just quite like close to the JP Morgan. So maybe next target is that.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Cool, that's great, Nazia. Thank you for joining with us today. So, we would like to share your story with our network. And if I tell you and give a brief about ourselves, this is an advisory firm where we actually work with students and also the universities. So, we recruit international and European students and also home students for the universities. And we help the students to complete their application processes to the universities, and this is called Oka Student. If anybody who have joined us right now, myself Etienne Manuel Islam, and I'm joined today's live story, student stories with Nazia. And if you have any question, anything you want to ask about her journey, or even anything related to UK higher education, please comment below. And also, if you have any inquiries and any kind of question regarding higher education in the UK, you can please visit our website www.orchestudent.co.uk and please fill up the form/form. Yes, correct. Nazir, well, could you just tell us a bit about your journey of UK higher education, when you have started, and actually how you have been through the UK higher education journey?
Okay, I actually passed my HSC from Bangladesh at 2000, yeah, in 2012.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, before that, I would like to just go a bit back because before I even sit for my exam, I had something in my mind that I'm definitely applying.
Yeah.
So, because I had one of my teacher and he came here for his bachelor with his wife and family, like with his
Okay.
kid. So that was the inspiration that I had, and I wanted like, wow, that really cool. So I wanted like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna apply. So let's see what happens. So from our family, it's not only me, like to everybody, we have a pressure from family, like, oh, after your HSC, you have to sit for the exam, admission tests and all, maybe medical or engineering or Dhaka University or, like some kind of pressure we always have. And the same to me too.
Yeah.
So I had the same pressure. I have to do the coaching and stuff, tuitions, but I always like was bit sure that I'm doing my IELTS. So as
Hmm.
soon as I finished my HSC, I started doing the IELTS tuition, and then I was like, okay, I need to prepare myself. But all of a sudden, which was not a good decision, but I did, that all of a sudden, without informing my mentors from the IELTS, I just sat for the exam. But luckily, I got six overall on IELTS. My mentors were telling me, no, 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 you have to sit again. Then I was like, no, I'm just gonna apply with that. So I applied, and then I started my processing and stuff with the agency. There was a mistake of mine that I went to agency, and that the person didn't really give me the right way. So
Direct.
yeah, direction. Yeah, so that's the reason I had to. I couldn't really choose anything. So whatever he have chosen for me, so I had to do that. So I
Oh.
started in um, Derby College. But
Hmm.
yeah, whatever happens, it happens for good, and that happened for best, to be honest. So that Derby College was the golden time in 2013 when I started there. Though I wasn't working that time, then I was there for about 1 year in Derby College, and then after that, I started in Cambridge Regional College.
Yeah.
I did another course from there,
Yeah.
and then after that, I wanted to go to university because this college was not what I wanted. Of course, they are nice, they are good, and they helps,
Yeah.
but that was not the thing that I wanted. So I applied for. Oh yeah, that time there was a rule that came from government, and it was saying if you are international student and if you want to apply, no, study more, then you have to go back and then
Yeah.
apply again and then come. So that time I thought, okay, maybe I'm done. I'm not sure they're gonna give more visa or not because that time it was a bit tough. I'm not gonna say impossible, but tough. So
Yeah.
yeah, then I went home and then I applied after some time to University of Hertfordshire, and then yeah, they accepted me. And about like a week time, I just came again here. Yeah, then from 2016, the journey again started in England, in University of Hertfordshire. That was good. Yeah, and I graduated on 19th. So last year was my graduation. Yeah, that was like the educational journey so far.
That's great. You've been through so many higher educational institutions in the UK. So eventually you had to go back to apply to get a visa and come back to the country again. So when you have gone back to Bangladesh, did you make the decision before, like you are going back and coming back again? Or you have realized when you gone back to Bangladesh and have to make your mind again and get the decisions over again to come to the UK?
Well, actually, when I was leaving from UK on 2016 at the beginning, I packed my stuff and I kept it in my relative's house and I said, I'm coming back, so keep them safe. So I
Sure.
was a bit sure that, yeah, somehow I'm going to apply and come back. Maybe the situation is tough, but yeah, I always wanted, and that's what it happened. So I just applied again, and I was a bit tensed because as I was here and went back, so I wasn't sure that they're gonna give me visa or not. I was in tension, but yeah, luckily they gave me visa, and it's been 4 years again for the
Okay.
second time. Yeah,
That's great. That's good. Even sometime we have some sensitive information. There is a clause
mm,
and there is a cap on your undergraduate or higher education journey in the UK. You cannot spend more than 5 years in
yeah.
undergraduate study. But sometimes they just it just get accepted. Like you had those 2 years in the college, and they have actually taken it as a foundation year, and they are giving you another 4 years to study for your bachelor's. It's a great story actually for your higher education and also making this kind of a brave and confident effort of coming back to the uh, after going back. It's not easy for the student who actually been through these processes, changing colleges, going through those difficult times when the home office have been changing their policies, like almost every week or every month. But finally,
True.
you have done it. Now, do you feel like that your decision actually paid off? Like the situation you are in now, I mean, the position, you got a job, you're living in London. What is your overall opinion on that?
I would say it's nice. I had some dark days, dark nights. When the visa extension comes, I was always telling my friends it will increase your 10 years. So it's going to make you more 10 years older than whatever you are because it's a massive tension for us.
Yeah,
First of all, it's a financial pressure.
yeah,
Second, mental pressure. The third thing is you have to find out the proper place because so many institutions are closing down. You don't know when they're going to shut down. You don't know when what happens. So at some point, I was feeling our international students are a bit helpless. If you go to Whitechapel, that's the regular scenario. They just look for a place to study. They just look for a place to stay or apply or anything. So
true.
yeah, in that case, I would say yeah. After lots of hard days and nights and what to say, like after those memories, it's good. Yeah, now I like okay, Phil, it's fine. Whatever I had, whatever I'm having now, it's a bit different, but it's nice. The good experience, I would say.
This is great. It's a great example of never give up. I think it's a great example of that. I mean, if you are determined and sure of what you're going to do, that's the result has come up at the end. So, well, Nazia, I know actually you have already explained why did you choose UK and what actually made you to come over here second time to complete this, and I can see the result, and we're so proud to see one of my fellow country person. I mean, I'm from Bangladesh too, and I started same college, Derby College.
Yeah,
I came 1 year after you started in Derby College. That's really great to see now how you are actually developed yourself and working in London. That's great. Would you just uh, give us some of your insights of like the students who are coming this year? I mean, next month is September,
for
then
September. Yeah.
intake is going to start. So, what would be the last minute advice for them? Because you have departed twice from back home, so you know better than anybody. So, what would be your advice on those things? I mean, for those students.
Well, I don't think like like that massive person to give advice, but I can just share my opinion, which is just don't be panic because I think the situation is far better than before
Yeah,
about visa and stuff because I have seen some of my friends are coming, so I wouldn't say that it's bad. So it's quite good, I think.
yeah,
So and yeah, just relax. It's gonna be something good, but yeah, and oh yeah, don't do too much shopping from Bangladesh because
yeah.
you can find so many things here.
That's true. Yeah, this is
And
good.
yeah, what else to say? I'm not really.
Cool, it's fine.
Uh,
And
yeah, I think that's fine.
yeah, I think I mean not to do so much shopping because I didn't do any shopping when I came to the UK when I was moving. Because my relatives and my friends told me, look, whatever you could have brought up here, you could mostly have to throw out,
Yeah,
like you won't be able to wear. So I
true.
just listened to them and I actually found it out like it's really true when I came over here with only one rucksack. That's it, nothing else. So, cool. Whoever joined with us now, just to let them know, this is ATM Minor Islam. This is our uh, live show. It's called Student Stories. Today we are having Nazia from London, who is working as a tier 2 employee at this moment with one of the companies in the London, and who graduated from Hertfordshire University. And if you have any question and any queries about me or about Nazia or about UK higher education, do not hesitate to put a comment below. And also, if you have any inquiries regarding higher education, please go to www.okstudent.co.uk/form. Fill out the form, and you can book a virtual meeting with any of the advisors from that from the website. Hello. Sorry, was it the network?
Hello,
Hello? Yeah.
can you hear
Sorry,
me?
I think the network was a bit down.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Nazia.
Okay.
Uh,
That's
well, just follow up to that uh, question. I mean, the last one. Did you try to get in touch with any of the societies or anybody you know from back home before you come to the UK, or mostly before you started uni of Hertfordshire?
Um, you mean, did I know anybody from before, or?
I mean, before you come to the University of Hertfordshire, did you try to get in touch with the societies, for example, Asian societies or maybe Bangladeshi
Oh
societies,
no.
or anybody you know personally? I mean, did you
Yes,
try?
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So how
So
actually you to get settled down in the within the university and course and stuff while you have first started?
I would say I was very blessed because I got like my friends and whoever I knew from the university. They really helped me
Hmm.
to to know the university and then these and that, so many things. But luckily, when I came, then one of my friends, she said to me, there is a job vacancy, go and apply there. So I applied as a just a field worker that time.
Okay.
So that really helped me so much. When I was traveling from London to Hertfordshire, that was a bit tough for me to go to Hertfordshire every day and then go to work and then go home and then have some rest and then start the same day again. So I was like thinking to move to Hertfordshire, then I was staying there. But the best thing was my from my work, they really transferred me to one of their branch in Hertfordshire from
Oh,
London. So that was the bestest support I can ever ask in London.
that's
Because in
great.
Hertfordshire, most of the students they never had job. It's a very small city, and it you can't really get like enough job or like people that much from there. But yeah, but that time also I had job because they transferred me from there here to there. I was staying and then doing job in the university. That was good. And slowly, the best thing when I graduated, then there was lots of schemes in the university, like graduate scheme, then sponsorship scheme and all. So one of my boss, he was telling me, why don't you apply there? Because I wasn't sure that what am I gonna do, uh, and I have to find out a proper place to work, and they have to sponsor me in a
Yeah.
proper way with the government's rules and regulation maintenance things, and of course the salary have to be more than uh, the normal company provides you, because tier 2 has a requirements for the salary as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, with including everything, that was the time when I was a bit nervous that what am I going to do, but that time they really hold me. So yeah, then I got the job and I applied for the sponsorship, and that was good. Yeah, that was pretty tough and good, I would say both.
Yeah. Cool.
And settling here is like, it's kind of a dream for me, because I never thought I will stay here like long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, somehow I just managed
It's great.
to
It's great.
stay. Yeah.
That's really kind of like kind of start a new life. I think a new something you have really worked for quite a long time.
Yeah. Now whenever I think about those stuff, I really feel blessed, because that time I had and I still have those people who was always with me.
Around you,
Uh,
yeah.
they were giving me some link, even when I wasn't doing this job. Before, I was doing some odd jobs, like like these, that whatever we students normally do on our
Sure.
part-time jobs, right? So that time also, I always had a job. I always was doing something or the other. Maybe I was working in Nike. I was working for Mercedes Benz for about 6 months, and then I was working for some Asian cuisines,
Yeah.
for yeah, even for some English food stores as well. But that's fine. I don't mind for working, as long as I have an earning source. I don't
Yeah.
want to take the backup from home, though they are well off, and but
Yeah.
still, like for me, I have to do myself. So
It's
that
great.
was pretty nice. Yeah.
It's great. Basically, this kind of like an woman empowerment. That's what you've said yourself. It's not being dependent to anybody. Where don't I actually try to sort out myself? That this is great. And
Yeah.
international student, when I came, actually we all work, I mean, part-time in this place, that
Of
place.
course. Of
That's
course.
sort of. So when basically you have came to the UK, when also working, I mean, when you were studying in the university, uh, how it was easy or difficult for you to manage the part-time work and the study in the same time? How did you do that?
It wasn't really tough, because most of the classes are in the morning. I
Mhm.
had one lecture in, I think on Wednesday or Thursday. That was only in the afternoon, evening, around 6 o'clock. But still, I think if we want, we really can manage.
Yeah.
Part-time work, they cannot push you or pressure you for more time. So you can arrange your time for work, and you can study at the same time.
Wow.
So,
That's great. Is this
yeah.
like they are they flexible to the students?
Are they quite?
Quite flexible to the students. I mean, what is
Mm, not always, or not everyone,
yeah.
but some of the, of course, yeah, I would say some, because there are some goods and bads, of course, everywhere. So um, if you work 20 hours,
Mhm.
that can help you to survive. Not survive, I won't say survive. It's like you can stay, you can have your pocket money, and your home rent. Maybe for some, they really work hard. They even take some extra job, which is like on your holiday period. That's fine, but I would suggest, like, on your on term, it's
Yeah.
better if you can work like 20 hours only, and then you focus on your study, because of course we have to finish that. That should be a goal. So
I
yeah,
agree.
that was, yeah. But the good thing was, you know what, where I was working, I could take my laptop there, and when I'm not working, I can just sit and do my assignment, and I can even write my notes stuff. Yeah, because I used to stay at my workplace till 10 o'clock. So till 10 o'clock, I used to do some of, streaming and these and that. So I can gather some information, then I can do the rest at home. Or the good thing was, my friends, two of my friends also was working with me, my course mates.
Oh, that's
So we
great.
used to do group study at workplace.
That's great.
Yeah, so that was like fun. That was really fun, and we had good time there.
It is actually it's really great. I mean, when you work, when you go for work, not
Yeah,
by yourself, when you have your friends or I mean your classmates with you. Like
yeah,
I will work with, I mean those places, for example, in a restaurant or in a bar or in other places with my friends, and it
yeah,
never feels like I'm working. It's like fine. Always you are
yeah,
enjoying, busy because it's quite easy and faster to work within, I mean, your friends group, because you
yeah,
don't have to ask too many of them, or maybe you don't have to ask twice. Sometimes you don't even have to ask them. They do realize what you're recurring to. So that's really benefits of going to work with your friends.
yeah.
Cool. uh, who have joined with us right now, just to let them know, this is Atiam Manul Islam, an Orchid student advisor, and I'm with today Nazia Nawmee from London, who have graduated from Hertfordshire University, currently working at a 2 visa. If you have any question, you can put a comments below. And if you want to know more about higher education in the UK, please visit our website and fill a form, www.orchestudent.co.uk/form. Well, Nazia, one more thing, when we start uni, we are from Bangladesh, and in our country, we don't really get this type of guidance and mentorship from the university and the kind of support university provides. It's a kind of a different thing I have experienced from my university. I would like to know from you. You have studied in Hertfordshire, is a quite well-known university, and how your tutor and mentor and also your teaching staff actually helped you, and how actually they developed you what you are today, and what is your opinion on that things. Could you just explain or share to us?
Yeah. When the classes started, uh, first few days, it was like everything is just flying over my head. But after a few days, it was good. But the first semester, I remember my result was very, very bad. Very bad means extremely bad. So I just passed, like just I passed. So my teacher was like, uh, if you need any help, then you can just give us knock at any time. So I was a bit, uh, as always, like I'm not introvert, but I feel like if I ask them, I don't know what they're gonna think. Maybe they think, oh, these international students are dumb, or this one is dumb, or she doesn't understand anything, or so many questions in my mind.
Confusions.
Yeah, of course, yeah. What they're gonna think about me? But then I realized I'm paying for it.
So how?
Which is rude, but which is true at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started going to ask them.
Hmm.
You need to tell me what is this, what's that. Even for assignments, the teachers they are helpful. If you don't understand, the student can literally go to them and ask them, explain what is this. The teachers are nice to help, and they're really willing to help to get like what do you want to know. So they were helping. They are nice. Even not only me, even my friends also, whoever was studying in different universities, they also say that for assignments, for their any queries, the university was always there. Even if you need mental health, I mean mental help, or even if you need financial help, not they're not going to give you money, but they can at least give you the advice. Even if you need visa extension issue, if you need legal help, if you need they have different societies, like Bengali societies, Asian societies, Pakistan, India. Then if you are interested about dance, you can join to the dance group for singing, for even if you want to, if you are creative, and if you are interested about something, you can make it. There was a creative club you can join. You can have fun. You can have coffee together, or even on World Cup. I remember we were dancing on the university like crazy because somebody have done something good. That was in our country, but somebody has done something good. So there was some clubs for that. Like you can just ask help from them.
That's great.
Um, yeah, there are lots of help from university. They have lots of departments. That is like a student's job. The student will have to find out. Of course, if you are hungry, you have to go to the food. The food is not going to come to you.
Yeah.
So that's how.
So, what do you think? Is it something different than back home? What we are having here, I mean, the kind of support system we are having in the UK and those universities, and also I studied a bit in my country, and also we all completed our HSC until we moved. So, have you been experienced anything like that in back home from any of the institutions? Or
I didn't go to any university in Bangladesh, so I don't have any physical experience. But whatever I have heard, it's yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe, but one thing I'm sure about is university from the private university or public universities. I think nowadays they are quite advanced and they're quite helpful towards the students. Um, yeah, they are quite nice because some important place you will say there are Bengali people are working, which is a massive proud for us.
yeah,
And they don't have international degree, they don't have these or that, but they are doing great. So of course they had the support or maybe family best support. So
yeah.
that's how.
That's true, but I'm totally impressed by this kind of service actually UK University provides for the students, which is like
Of
student
course,
support, so, and
of
also
course,
mentorship, and also like having a personal tutor who actually can be your best friend. You can share anything
yeah,
with him or her, and also they're very supportive to solve any sort of issue you're having. If you
of
have
course,
any problem, even because we often suffer this because as an international student, we're living away from families. We're
of
living
course,
as an expat in another country where you will go through with certain sort of problems. For example, stress from the university deadlines, like assignments and stuff, and also you're going to work. We're having some pressure from work. We're having like a lot of financial crises and time to time. So those are the things actually sometime like gravy, like all from everywhere. So that's kind of a situation to overcome those situations that those personal tutor or mentor could be very helpful. You just can share with them what you are going through and what you are actually troubling. Uh, they will actually be very generous to help you out. And I'm so glad that I had this opportunity, and I'm still I finished my undergrad last year, and still in touch with my mentor even today for anything. It's a lifetime
and
love.
that's yeah. Even I sometimes email to my lecturers on
Mm.
each day. I suddenly got an email, and that was from one of my lecturer, and I was like, wow,
Yeah,
he remembers me. That's nice.
that's great. This is a great example, like having a connection even after you leave, when after you completed your course. So
True.
this is what actually proud of the UK universities. Well, Nadia, one more thing. Like I know you love traveling. I think you have done quite a lot of
I
it.
do.
Discuss and talk something about outside, apart from studying and work. So, uh, well, when the things is normal, I mean, I think it's quite normal already in the UK, within the UK, maybe from other countries to travel, coming back and forth. We have some problem to go to quarantine rules and stuff. But when things are like normal and everything going to be back to normal, where would you like to travel? And would you explain? I mean, share your experience with us, like the best place you have been through and where you'd like to go when you have it, when you are going to get the next chance.
So far, I have traveled inside UK. I didn't go anywhere outside, like no Europe, no, yeah,
Yeah.
outside. Yeah, the thing that I was traveling too much to Bangladesh
Hmm.
because I had always the homesickness. I'm the only daughter, so I was like, okay. Even I gave them surprise. I'm coming. I never stayed them, but I just reached home. So yeah, but the next thing is, I love traveling. I love seaside, and even in this hot summer, I know you have seen lots of people are nearby, next to the sea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was traveling quite a lot. I think the last time when I visited the Snowdonia, that was the best.
Well done. Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
I
Can agree.
loved it. That was good. The experience was good. I stayed there for 3 days. That was a resort. We actually for the students who are interested. So I'm just informing them. So if you guys are traveling, travel as a group, which is a big support, a big company, and at the same time you can save money.
Yeah.
So it's like if you are traveling, then travel with a group, and then you can book nice places. Of course, weekdays and weekdays are different. So sorry, weekends and weekdays are different.
Hmm.
So on the basis of that, you need to plan. But Snowdonia time was really, really nice. It's basically the hills and the farms and the seaside, the fountains. The roads are nice. Like everything is nice.
That's great.
So that was not really good time I had. And Isle of Wight, that's just an island
Okay.
inside the sea. So that is also nice. You're not going to get network, but you will have fun. You will enjoy it.
That's great.
I really had fun those places. Yeah.
I haven't been to Isle of Wight or even Snowdonia, but my friends, they've been last year, and
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to travel this year anywhere, any place if I can go still. And I think you just inspired me to go to Snowdonia. I
Please,
think
please make some time and go visit there. That's lovely.
hopefully I'll do that definitely. And where you'd like to go when, I mean, you can travel next time.
The next is I have some list actually. I'm not gonna take one name. I literally have some places in my mind. Is Cornwall that I didn't go yet.
Yeah,
Then some I forgot the name is um, it's I think it's near Bristol. Some place. I had the name in my mind, but I literally forgot. And I have planned to visit to Northern Ireland.
Belfast. Yeah,
Yeah,
great place.
those places is in my list. I was checking, so maybe soon. Next month I have a holiday for a week, so maybe on that time I'm planning to go.
That's cool. Well, good luck with that. And
Thank you
last
so
but
much.
not least, I just want to know something about like your working experience during the COVID situation. This actually shattered the world for
Yeah.
at least 12 months, and we have a different experience which we never had experienced before. And how did you actually cope with that? And how you actually uh, progressed during? Did you work or did you actually go through work from home? So, can you share your
First
experience?
few days I was working from home.
Yeah.
Sorry. But then later on, about I think 1 week later,
Yeah.
we really had not much thing to cover up. So from after a week time, the company started the furlough to us.
Okay.
So we were on furlough. But first few days, I would say that was a bit boring. Sitting at home whole day. For me, that was the toughest time, I would say. Because for me, if I get 1 day holiday, I just run. Maybe not far, maybe just next door, but still I have to go somewhere. So yeah, first few days that was a bit tough. But later on, I was that much used to with that situation that I didn't want to go back to work.
That's the thing happens here. Like whoever worked
And
from home, uh, and from my friends and from my family, they had similar opinion. They don't want to go back to work. I mean,
true.
office. You get used
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
better. Make home your office, the most comfortable office
It's your
for
home.
a person can ever ask for.
Yeah, I'm still working from home, and
Okay.
hopefully we're gonna go back to our office next month when the campus started from it's in Nottingham, and I'm looking forward into it. I'll see how I will feel. And yes, Nazir, we are at the end of the live, and it's actually a good live session and talking and discussing with you. And of course, it was really nice to know your journey, and I have taken something out of it. Like I have learned something new, and you inspired me. And I think whoever watched it and whoever going to watch it in the future, they will have something from this in a live session. And thank you very much to join with us. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I would like to thank the OK student
Yeah,
consultancy firm. So
yeah,
they're really, really doing a great job. Uh, First of all, they are helping, and second thing is they are sharing the real life experience to the others, which is, like experience from books and things can help you, but from real life that can lead you.
yeah,
So maybe not, I don't know how much I can lead you, but at least I can share whatever I had. And of course, if anybody have more questions, more to know, don't hesitate to communicate with OK students. They are here to help you. And of course, I would like to thank you more, Mr. Moinul, for having me here. And
oh,
that was nice experience. That was the first time, but it was nice.
great. That's great. Well, I would just like to drop some information to the viewers who are watching now or maybe later on. If they have any information they require, they can actually email us to info@orchestrian.co.uk. And also, you can virtually reach any of the advisor through the website www.orchestrian.co.uk/form. And yes, Nazia, thank you very much for being in the live today and sharing your thoughts and your stories with us. And I hope one day I will come down to London or either Hertfordshire. And of course, have you we get a visit, I mean, a show, I mean, show around from you, it would
Of
be great.
course, anytime, just give me a buzz before you come. Um, no, I don't live in Hertfordshire anymore, so it's better if you can come to England. I'm in
Um,
London. So, yeah, come to London. And as we have planned, maybe soon, I'm planning to go to Derby
great.
to see all my old mates.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll have a good time, hope so.
That's great. That's good. And one last thing I'd like to ask you is anybody, if anyone wants to get in touch with you from any of the
Yeah.
students, and is that okay if we can actually tell that student they can get in touch with you? Is cool?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, they can. They can get like knock me for any informations or anything. I'm happy to help.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
And
most
hope
welcome.